Hello and welcome to this video on user stories. Writing good user stories is an art that comes by practice and not by simply wishing. User stories form a vital part in developing functionality of a product. A user story is a way to describe a piece of functionality that will be valuable to a user or customer of a product. It is a tool used in agile software development to capture requirements and help teams understand what they are building and why. User stories are written from the perspective of the user and usually follow a simple template. As a type of user, I want some goal, so that, some reason. For example, as a frequent flyer, I want to be able to view my flight history and upcoming flights on my phone so that I can easily track my travel schedule. In this example, the user is the flyer whose goal is to track the flight history. The reason he wants to do so is to keep a track on his travel schedule. Apart the typical format, here are a few things that make a user story unique. Considering different ALM tools which are used in modern days. 1. A unique ID. A unique ID is used to identify a requirement specifically. When an application lifecycle management (ALM) tool is used, this is default attribute that is fixed by the team for all requirements. 2. Summary. This is the short or compressed title of the requirement. 3. Description. The description is the user story described in the standard user story format, i.e. as a user persona, I want to perform this action so that I can accomplish this goal. 4. Acceptance criteria. Acceptance criteria is a set of predetermined requirements that must be fulfilled before the user story can be marked complete. If the requirement is mentioned in the acceptance criteria, it should be built. 5. Estimation. Estimation is the process of estimating the effort required to complete a user story in the product backlog. Most of the Agile teams estimate the user stories using story points. We will learn more about estimation in our next video. 6. Status. Status refers to the progress stage of the user story. It may begin with open, in analysis, ready for development, in development, idea, defined, refined, planned, in progress, completed, rejected, and accepted. Now the question is, what are the benefits of user stories? A good user story delivers the maximum value, encourages collaboration, keeps the end users in loop, building products in increments, increase transparency, creates shared understanding. User stories can be called good if they contain the following attributes: should portray maximum user value, must be user-centric, begins with an epic, is concise, simple, and precise, must contain supplementary documentation and information if required, should be detailed enough to showcase value and basic enough to build in a single iteration, should be created by including inputs from all the stakeholders, is flexible and modifiable without affecting other user stories negatively, is easy to test, contains the acceptance criteria for the testing team. Mention invest criteria of writing good user story. In Agile development, user stories are often prioritized in a backlog, with the most important or valuable stories at the top. As the team works through the backlog, they will develop and deliver these user stories, getting feedback from users along the way. That's it for this video on user stories. I hope you have a better understanding of what they are and how they can be used to help teams build valuable products for their users. Thank you for watching.